ago, Jen Sweet Treats has now hosted 5 fundraisers for fallen officers. 100% of sales from both the bakery and the burger and brat fry went to the families.
Everything we sell in the shop today, 100% of those proceeds are getting donated to the fallen officers' families. We're dividing it between the Racine officer and the MPD officer.
And in Milwaukee.
Give 100%, don't they? So they deserve 100%.
Today was Officer John funeral in Racine, Wisconsin.
Firefighters filling in for Appleton firefighters during the funeral of Mitch Lundgaard.
June
Jen Sweet Treats is going to host
26, 2019 Wednesday.
For Officer Mahalski's family in late July. And out to Appleton, where the Community Blood Center there held its 31st annual MASH blood drive at Houdini Plaza downtown. MASH stands for Mobile Army Surgical Hospital, a take on the old television show, but there's some real-life military ties to the event.
Today is June the 26th, 2019, Wednesday.
For every blood donation,
Who's expecting
and they
TV?
in turn give some of that to the Old Glory Honor Flight and the Veterans Village.
Such a great effort out there. Organizers expected 600 people to donate on Wednesday alone. They were looking to collect more than 500 units of blood at that event. The Community Blood Center is the sole blood provider for 21 hospitals across northeast Wisconsin and the Upper Peninsula. French prosecutors now say the catastrophic fire at the Notre Dame Cathedral could have been caused by a burning cigarette or an electrical malfunction. Paris prosecutors there say that the preliminary investigation into the fire back in April found no signs that the blaze was started deliberately. Height said that he couldn't rule out the possibility of negligence on behalf of him or other prosecutors, but he did not believe that it was caused by criminal action. Workers are still trying to repair the damage there after that fire devastated large parts of the 850-year-old church earlier this year. Still ahead right here on Spectrum News 1, more news from around the state of Wisconsin, plus an updated forecast of the weekend not that far away right now. That's in your weather on the ones coming up.
Say that the social
Facebook
networking site is going to be providing them with IP addresses to help identify authors of hateful content. Facebook says it's going to help provide basic information in criminal hate speech cases, but says that they will push back if the request is overbroad, inconsistent with human rights, or legally defective. French officials say that they hope Facebook's cooperation can be implemented in other countries. That is your market wrap-up. I'm Angie Gonzalez.
Whether you're a techie or a fan of everything retro and vintage, you're in for a treat. The iconic 1980s computer, the Commodore 64, is coming back with a fully functional keyboard. Manufacturer Retro Games said that they have started working on an updated version of the old 8-bit computer. First came out in 1982 with a price tag of just $595 at the time. The updated C64 will cost about $200. It's set to be launched in early December. The human papillomavirus vaccine has some new guidelines with more age categories being advised to get the preventative vaccine. Fallen Racine police officer John Hetland laid to rest as the search for the man who shot and killed him continues. How the 24-year veteran of the department was remembered on Wednesday. Then, budget deal, the very close vote in Madison to get the biennial budget over its first hurdle this week, as it now heads to Governor Tony Evers' desk. An update on what was agreed to. And the beat goes on. Summerfest off and running on the Milwaukee lakefront. What to get especially excited about as you join thousands at the world's largest music festival, now on Spectrum News 1. Welcome back to Spectrum News 1, Wisconsin's 24/7 source for news, weather, and sports. I'm Jason Fechner. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. We'll get to the news of the day next, but first, this week's roller coaster ride weather-wise appears set to continue. Chief Meteorologist J.D. Rudd standing by with the very latest on that and your weather on the ones.
Spectrum TV and Shannon.
Hasn't been too bad of a night for most parts of our state, Jason, and temperatures overnight will bottom out in the 60s, staying dry. The only thing, the humidity will start to go up a little bit tonight. You may notice some stickiness as we head into Thursday. Speaking of Thursday, warm once again, most of us in the mid-80s, and then keep your eyes peeled tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night for a strong round of thunderstorms to come through. Here's Futurecast. We stop you here at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're calm, we're dry, a little sticky. We'll stay dry through about the late morning to early mid-afternoon before the line of rain and thunder works its way into the western part of the state and then continues to sweep its way east as we head more into Thursday evening and Thursday night. My biggest concern, strong wind gusts and some very heavy rain for tomorrow night. Keep your eyes peeled. There's a medium risk for some strong thunderstorms. We'll talk more about this in your custom forecast.
An emotional day packed with tributes to fallen Racine police
I was
officer
there
John Hetland on
today.
Wednesday as he was laid to rest with
He
full
came
law
to the National Night
enforcement
Out
honor. Shot and
event
killed last
that I
Monday,
had
a
posted
funeral procession wound
with the
its way
Racine
from
Police
Carthage
Department
College
for National
through
Night
Racine
Out
along the lakefront Wednesday afternoon. Passed by the Racine
on the
Police
south
Department
side
and the still growing memorial in his honor
at
there.
Hamilton Park
People
in the
throughout that
past.
community lined the route on the way to the cemetery, waving those American flags, holding their hands over their hearts, all to honor the fallen officer.
That's very sad, that had to happen to him. With being very brave with his courage, putting his life on the line for the community. This affects our whole community. When that happened over there in the tab, he was protecting our community.
Officer Hetland was laid to rest in
That
a
was
private
me, Carolyn
ceremony at
Vincent.
West Lawn Memorial Park in Mount Pleasant.
Now 59 years old.
Spectrum News 1's Allison Bruner continues our coverage now. She was there at Carthage College on Wednesday.
I was
as fellow
there
officers said their final farewells to
at
a
the
brother
police
in blue.
cop house
Law enforcement
on
officers from across the
downtown.
state.
There was a lot of people there when
Along with family and
Officer
friends filled the lot outside the chapel on the campus
John
of
Biden
Carthage
was drove
College
in
with music
was
from
in the hearse
bagpipes.
going down Washington Avenue off of Main Street by the
As the pallbearers
City
brought
Hall
out his casket.
in front of the jailhouse. I mean the police department where he worked it at. His car is sitting there. I took a lot of pictures as well,
And
showing
that
my
final
respect.
radio call ceremony.
I said, down with guns, up with the power of prayer in hand with Bible. That's the gun solution against all crimes that take life, that hurt people emotion-wise and physical-wise. That's the gun solution. This is in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where the funeral was held at.
His family remembering Hetland as a loving dad, son, brother, and a dedicated police officer of the Racine County Police Department, where he served for nearly 25 years.
I put that flag there in the middle. I took pictures too.
Hetland was born and raised in Racine. He's a graduate of Washington Park High School and went on to earn a criminal justice degree from University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
My prayers is with his family. I give them a hug. My prayers is with you. Hang on in there. You're gonna be okay.
A heartbroken community.
You're never gonna
honoring
get over
this
missing your
hero,
loved one.
letting his family know Officer John Hetland
He was a very friendly
may be
police
gone,
to the
but he
community.
will never be forgotten. In Milwaukee, Allison Bruner, Spectrum News 1.
A massive show of support Wednesday for the family and friends of fallen Racine police officer John Hetland, as hundreds of first responders all came together at Carthage College for funeral services and his end-of-watch call there. Roughly 9 days ago now, police say that this man shot and killed Hetland when the officer, off duty at the time,
That's sad.
stopped an armed robbery at Teaser's Bar in Racine.
He need to
The
be
reward
caught.
for information leading to an arrest. Now
That
tops
was assassination.
$78,000. If you have any information,
He
you're asked
need to be
call
caught.
Crime Stoppers.
That was
Allison,
last
thank you. And a reminder,
Monday, I
police right now
believe,
still
he was
searching for
killed.
this man after they say that he shot and killed the officer at Teasers last Monday night when Helen tried to break up an armed robbery there. The reward for information leading to an arrest,
Protecting
now
our
topping
community.
$78,000. If you have any information,
for his
please call
braveness
Crime
and his
Stoppers.
courage.
Investigators right now still trying to figure out what sparked the fire that went
I'm
on
cut
to
off
kill
now.
6 people, including 4
My
children,
prayers
in
is
the
with his
small
family.
Wisconsin town of Pickerel, northwest of Green Bay. Fire investigators there say that they think that the fire started in the lower level of that multifamily housing structure early on Tuesday morning and then moved upward.
I'm gonna cut off right now.
Investigators
This
say
is
they do
Carolyn
not suspect
Vincent,
that foul play was
now
involved in
59
the
years
cause of the
old.
fire. To Madison now, where the
So many
proposed new
people
budget for the state of
was out
Wisconsin
there
is 2/3 of the
paying
way
their
to the finish
respect
line, but the final stretch is
as
now
the
the
hearse
most
went
uncertain.
down
After the Assembly
Washington
signed off on
Avenue.
the budget, the state Senate Wednesday just got the 17 votes needed to pass it in the Republican-controlled chamber. Final vote 17-16 after 2 Republicans voted against it.
Officer John.
Evers' policy proposals eliminated from the budget include Medicaid expansion, the legalization of marijuana, and
News
a higher
reporter
minimum
was there,
wage.
Channel
The
6
approved
news
budget allows
reporter,
$500
Channel
million for
12 news
education instead of
reporter,
the $1.4
Inspector,
billion the governor tried to allocate. Democrats say
I
the
believe
budget
she was a
misses the
news
mark, and
reporter,
Wisconsin deserves better.
and she
We'll see what Governor Evers
wanted
decides to do with it.
put
He
me
can
on
sign it into law, veto it
on
entirely,
TV,
or use his
as
partial
well as
veto
Channel
power
6
to revise the plan.
news reporter. I spoke the
The
truth.
Wisconsin Senate on Wednesday
Like I
signed off
said,
on a
down
measure
with
to
guns,
extend the
up with
deadline to
power,
close a
a
troubled
prayer
youth prison
hand.
near Irma. The
That's the
prison
gun
currently being
solution.
investigated for allegations of
With
guard
the Bible
on prisoner abuse
in
there.
hand.
State lawmakers passed that measure requiring the prison to
All
close
life
by January
matters,
of 2021,
according
but
to the
Governor
Bible.
Evers says that timetable is too aggressive. and says
Life
it's
is
gonna take
important
longer
to
get
live
smaller
than to
facilities
kill.
built. The measure now heads to the governor's desk for his signature. Well, you're likely going to be able to ride Milwaukee's new streetcar for free
It's
for
about,
longer than expected.
10
The Potawatomi Casino covering the cost into November, but Wednesday, the HOP system
35
manager
p.m.
told Milwaukee Public Works Committee members that
This
it's
is
going to
Spectrum
now
News
likely remain
Station.
free through
News
2020.
1.
He says they're planning more advertising opportunities, among other ideas, as a way to generate
I'm
money
gonna
for
cut
the
off right
services.
now.
A fair
My prayers are
system
with the
hasn't
family.
been
Be
installed.
safe, stay safe.
Tax dollars, though, are not
Wisconsin,
being
keep
used
your
for
eyes
public
open.
service as of now. The Wisconsin
Watch
Department
out
of Natural
for
Resources now approved permanent
the
new
guy
rules
that
regulating
assassinated
boat and fishing seasons for
Officer
catfish.
John.
Those new regulations do not impose
Keep
a
your eyes
statewide
open.
size limit, but they do establish a bag limit
You
of
see
one
him,
flathead
report him to the
catfish
police
and 5
officer.
channel
Do not
catfish per
approach
day.
him.
The DNR
He
also
might be
is putting
armed
a
and
hand
dangerous.
fishing season in place running from June 1st to August 31st.
He deserved to get
Although
caught.
the DNR board voted unanimously
Better
on
pray. He
adopting
better
those new
pray that the police
regulations,
don't catch him,
they're
gun him
still subject to
down.
the state legislature
He on the
for
run
final
right
approval.
now. He was so bold. How come he took off for running?
Lawmakers are blaming partisan politics
But he didn't
for
do that
getting
when he
in the
go
way
in there,
of
went in there,
humanitarian
commit
help at the
crime,
southern
trying to
border,
rob somebody.
essentially blocking a measure for
He wanted the
hitting
money
President
then. He
Trump's
didn't
best
run.
buddy
He
of
didn't
the
run
week.
then.
Second
But
News
when he
One
shot that
Washington
police, he took
correspondent
off.
Torian Small is following the back
That
and
was
forth
sin for
between
wrong.
Democrats and Republicans on
May
border
God
funding.
continue to bless the United States of America.
Tensions
Hold
are
on to our
high on
freedom and
Capitol Hill
peace.
after images of
The
drowned migrants
Democrat
crossing Mexico's border surfaced
debate was
this
holding
week.
Miami this morning.
Picture alone
I mean,
will
this
catalyze
tonight.
this Congress,
And I think they
this
did a
Senate,
good
this
job.
committee to do something.
Second day is
Both sides of the aisle
tomorrow.
agree on sending at
With
least $4 billion in
Democrat
aid to the southern
convention
border. The problem
continue
is,
because a lot of
lawmakers disagree on
candidates
how
is in the
the money should be
presidential
spent.
race.
The yeas are 230, the nays are 195. The bill is passed.
A spending package worth $4.5
Um,
billion passed the House almost entirely down party lines
um,
on Tuesday. And it
President
$1
Vice
billion
President
earmarked
Biden,
for
he's in the
housing and
lead
food for
2020
immigrants
of
detained
all
at
the
border,
Democrat
and $3
candidates.
billion
It's
for
about
the care
20
of
of them.
unaccompanied minors. But that bill was shot down in the Senate
Senator John
on
McCain,
Wednesday.
I believe, come in second. Then Elizabeth Warner come in third.
A better package, but obviously, in
And
order
Tammy
for
Baldwin.
the relief to head to the border and be used for,
So I hope we
addressing
never
the
have a
humanitarian crisis, it needs to pass both
presidential
houses, and
election
the
hack
president needs to sign
versus
it.
Russia or any
Senator
other
Ron Johnson
country.
says House Democrats will now
versus
have to
Trump.
support the Republican alternative.
He was supposed to be
in order
president,
to
not
get
Donald
something
Trump.
done.
It's already got bipartisan support past the Appropriations Committee 30 to
I'm
1.
gonna cut off right now.
That is the path of
This
least
is Carolyn
resistance.
Benson, I'm
It's what the
59
House
years
ought to do.
old.
It's
Like I said,
unfortunate
my prayers are with the
they ended
family
up passing a very
of
partisan
the
bill.
fallen
Senate
soldier
version would spend about
put his
$4.6
life on the
billion
line with
in
his
aid,
with his
with money set
boldness
aside
and
to handle
courage.
unaccompanied minors,
Encouragement.
food and housing,
Courage.
in addition to
I mean,
funds to help
courage.
process immigration cases quicker.
My
The
prayers
chamber
with the
passed its
family.
own
So
bill
sad. I know I
84
keep
to
repeating
8.
myself.
That bill
That's
is headed
sad.
back to the House, where Speaker Nancy Pelosi plans
He
to
was a
talk to her
people
members about potential
people
changes
police.
to the Senate version
That you can stand there and
before
talk with
calling
him,
a
laugh.
vote. They'll have to work quickly,
He was
though,
very
because
friendly with
Congress
the
is out
community.
all next week in Washington. Torian Small, Spectrum News.
And my prayer goes out to the police
Meanwhile,
officer
the House Judiciary Committee has
in
now
Milwaukee as
subpoenaed White
well
House Counselor
lost his
Kellyanne
life
Conway.
because of a
Earlier
bad
this month,
accident,
the
a
independent
drunker.
Office of Special Counsel said
So
that Conway
Racine
committed
in
numerous
Milwaukee is
violations
moaning
of the Hatch Act
our
from February
police,
to May, when
brave
she
police
publicly criticized
officers.
the field of Democratic presidential candidates and sought to boost the Trump campaign.
Wisconsin.
Conway did not appear Wednesday, though, on the advice of White House counsel. Chairman Elijah Cummings says he'll hold Conway in contempt if she ignores the subpoena going forward.
Getting all Trump's
Prosecutors now say the catastrophic fire
Trump
at the Notre Dame
little
Cathedral
snakes
could
that's
have
under
been
him.
caused by a burning cigarette or an electrical
He
malfunction.
created them with his
Paris
mouth, Donald
prosecutors
Trump.
there say that the
I'm gonna cut off right now. I don't
preliminary
hate the man. I
investigation
just
into the fire back in April
dislike the way
found
he
no
ran
signs that the blaze
our
was started
2015 or
deliberately.
2016 presidential race. And then he talking negative people of the media and stuff when he won't own up to his own wrongdoing.
Workers are still trying to repair the
So
damage there after that fire devastated.
I don't hate the man. I ain't going to hell hate nobody.
Church earlier this year.
Hatefulness is sinful wrong.
Well, under a new rule, the head of the Environmental Protection Agency
I
can
know
now decide what
Bible's rights
information
and
to
laws of the
release
land is
and what
sinful wrong.
information not to release. The decision-making power is usually up to career employees and attorneys rather than people who've been appointed. In addition to changing who can approve what information is released from the EPA, this new rule also makes it so that people can't make freedom of information requests from regional offices, only the main office now. Some people say they worry about the fact that all of this happened without the typical process of public input. On the weather front now, a little bit of something for everyone across Wisconsin this week. Chief Meteorologist J.D. Rudd breaks it all down for you in your weather on the ones.
I'm gonna cut that.